Muna is a very important province in the economic scheme of Borno, but it is, especially for people new to the state, known in recent times more for suicide attacks. It has suffered enough suicide attacks and remains indisputably one of the worst hit communities of Borno by Boko Haram.
misal arama na bom pirak uskulle ina da cizra muna ci garaje ada kulti alama na bom pirak uskulle cizna am de so ya kada ba bazara ko am mala muskin zana ya kada
nan duk treatment ne na big bomb ne ya sare wajen yatsa daya biyu uku wannan bomb ne ya sake wani karfe ya sake yin iganta ya sake ya karya nan ya sake yin yanki nan kuma akwai wani faci a nan bira akan kyamara ce yasa ba zan iya dagawa mutane su ga wajen ba amma akwai faci a kirji na nan ya kai musulun fadin hannu.
Muna, besides other things, hosts one of the most important commercial motor parks in the state, as it serves travelers who seek to go to other equally economically important parts of the state, such as Mafa, Gomboru Gala, and Dikwa, down to the borders of Cameroon and Chad. It also hosts a market, which therefore makes it a melting pot of various farmers, herders, and traders. Not as if this is not already enough, it is largely a farming community, extending from there down to most parts of the state, known to be remarkably fertile. These should have, as it did have, made it one of the most important economic nerve centers of the state. But it got its renown, especially to the outside world, thanks to Boko Haram for the incessant suicide bombings it had suffered. From Muna, people now go to as far as Gomboru Gala local government area, cross the border to Cameroon, and then down to other parts of the West African subcontinent for trade and commerce. Muna is now quiet, bombs are no longer heard, all thanks to the Nigeria Army and other armed forces of Nigeria. The market, the motor park, and the farmland surrounding it are getting back. People there now feel safer and more secure. Most of them are no longer skeptical of new faces as they did before. They are now rather keen to embrace anyone as they scramble for new customers to sell their goods or board to their commercial vehicles. Traffic of travelers, buyers and sellers litter most of the previously deserted areas. Curfew, which had to be imposed as things got out of control between 8 a.m. and 3 p.m. are being relaxed. This sad legacy, if you can call it that, is living out there in Muna for anyone who walks across the community to see. Lifelong injuries, psychological trauma, and apparent fear worn by almost every face.
Alhamdulillah da goma ba bura abun da mai agal za sana ai ma hande da ba kuma abun ma alhamdulillah da sajade sai bana da rasadi and da kalarin da mira da gana fande.
Before the full deployment of the military to the community, Boko Haram had gone as far as bullying the residents into hard labor and imposing taxes on them, including extortions and conscription. From Muna, people now go to as far as Gomboru Gala local government area, cross the border to Cameroon, and then down to other parts of the West African subcontinent for trade and commerce. Muna is now quiet. Bombs are no longer heard, all thanks to the Nigeria Army and other armed forces of Nigeria.